Oh! Go! What's going on, my friends? It's your boy Avionics back with another action figure review. Now, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, as I do put out quite a few videos throughout the month. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the new by NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Punk Frogs. They've come out with the first two, which is Rasputin and Genghis, and hopefully soon NECA will release Attila and Napoleon Bonafrog. But for their first frog release, we do have Rasputin and Genghis. Once again, this is made by NECA, and this just came out within like the last couple of weeks now, I want to say. And these are a Target exclusive, so if you're lucky enough to find one, they're coming out pretty good quite often, but they do sell out pretty quick. So as soon as you see one, you better snag it. So right away, let's take a look at the window here. So Rasputin, his weapon is the bow with some trick arrows. And then Genghis, he has a battle axe as his weapon, and as you can see, there are a couple of extra accessories in here, including alternate heads, which is awesome. Taking a look around the box, so there's Rasputin on this side of the box, and then Genghis on that side. Around the back, we have a huge graphic of the two frogs and the general description of this line of figures. This one just talks about the turtles though. Here also at the bottom it says collect them all. A few other figures that are currently out right now. I don't think this Ultimate Foot Soldier just came out, but it's available in Asia right now. It's not available in the US at the moment. Alright, let's go ahead and crack these two out and see everything that's inside the box. So let's take a look at the cardstock inside real quick, because it's pretty cool. It actually has the swamp that the frogs were born in from, I believe it was episode 8 of season 2, Invasion of the Punk Frogs, I believe is the name of it. But that's when they were first introduced in the cartoon series. But yeah, this is the backdrop that's inside the box, so you could actually kind of use this. It's a little glossy, so if you don't have the light shining directly at it, then it'll work as a background for your frogs. Alright, now taking the plastic trays outside of the box, let's take a quick look at how everything was packaged. So this little plastic panel tray was actually behind here, so it actually shows when you're looking at through the window, you're not seeing everything that's included in the box. So this was actually behind it. So this is everything as far as plastic packaging inside the box. If you're familiar with how NECA packages turtles and their accessories and all the figures, they do this quite a bit, which is pretty cool. You know, they're trying to do minimal size in box, so they'll stack them, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and take everything out of all the plastic now. Alright, let's take a look at Rasputin first and everything that he comes with. So, if you haven't already noticed, this kit is already pretty cool because it comes with so many things, comes with a lot of extras. So here we have Rasputin. Good look at him all around, profile view. Oh, I thought it was gonna fall. So, if you haven't seen this actual episode, Shredder, they started out as bad guys, right? Because Shredder was assigned by Krang to go find some animals to turn into mutants to help him destroy the turtles.
We could have gone to Hawaii, but no, you said Florida was cheaper. Look what I found. Gonna keep them on, huh? Look, put those disgusting things down. You don't know where they've been. But sure I do. In the swamp. You heard me now. Put them back this instant. So long, fellas. We could have had a great life together.
According to Krang's coordinates, the canister landed right around here. Aha, here it is. Blast, it's empty. More overgrown frogs. So this is my army of mutants? The mutagen should have given you the ability to speak.
Who are you?
My name is Shredder, and I love all living things.
Gee, you sound like a nice person.
Oh, I am. And if you come with me, I'll show you wonders you've never dreamed of.
Sounds good to us.
Splendid. Hold still. This won't hurt a bit.
Oh boy, clothes! He's telling the truth. He is a nice person.
Now come. We have a great battle to fight against the evil mutant turtles.
They started out bad, then they turned to the turtle side because basically Shredder was manipulating them. But yeah, let's take a closer look. There is the head sculpt. They do kind of look like turtles still, but... So this one's Rasputin. I'm trying to remember, because they all, you know, they all kind of look alike, all the frogs, but it's just the clothes that are different, and their colored shading. So the clothes are quite flexible, not so much the shorts. Oh yeah, the shorts are. Okay. It's like a flexible TPU kind of plastic. The necklaces don't move, they're basically on there. Let's check out articulation. There's not much detail really. I mean, he's wearing a bracelet here. There is the cartoon shading on the backside of the parts where it's a little bit darker, so everything on the backside is actually a darker shade than everything that's on the front side. As you can see, on his right wrist he's wearing another bracelet. It's a blue one. Red shorts. But yeah, these are typical down south swamp clothing, I guess. You know, your open shorts because it's hot and humid down there. Alright, let's take a look at articulation. Start with the head. Head goes all the way around. Now, it's looking up when it's all the way back, but you're never going to have him like that. So the head turns all the way around. There's no tilt, but if he's going to look left and right, his whole head like kind of sits like that. But what are you going to do? They are kind of like a hunchback. So, arms. Also, you might want to, if they're really, really stiff, all the joints, NECA figures are always like that. Just dip them in some hot water to kind of loosen them up. You could use a heat gun too, or a hair dryer. I'd use a hair dryer first before a heat gun. But yeah, those are some ways of loosening up the joints on NECA figures. So arms. Do we have arm span, arm swivel out? We do. That's about as far as they go. As far as shoulder lift. And then elbows, we have, so no bicep swivel, but we do have elbow rotation besides the elbow bend. So these are single jointed elbows. I'm gonna go ahead and dip this guy in water real quick. Just a frog in his natural habitat, you know. Alright, so after a quick hot bath, his joints are now softer, but I noticed that some of the paint was chipping away at the elbow joint after flexing it a little bit. Right there, it's all good. I mean, it's what I get, right, for trying to get him to loosen up. I guess it's bound to happen, perhaps. Anyone who else has frogs, has that happened to you? Let me know down in the comment section below. But yeah, some of the paint chipped away at the elbow joint right there. But these are our single jointed elbows. And then their hands rotate all the way around. And it does have some swivel to it. Let's check out the left hand. There we go. Alright, moving on down. Let's check out the torso. Alright, so he does twist all the way around. Oh! Go! Well then. So he's not broken. This is how they come apart, but yeah, or how they put them together. But yeah, he was in the bath for a little bit. Simply snap it back on. No big deal. But yeah, he does a little bit of upper torso flexing. Let's check out the legs. They swing out. Back. No swiveling. Oh yeah, we do have swiveling at the thighs right there. Double jointed knees on the frogs. Check that out. It'd be nice if the elbows were double jointed as well, but what can you do? Maybe if we all complain enough, they can do that for the other two frogs, but then it'd be all kind of inconsistent, wouldn't it? Alright, and then feet. Toes pointing down. Toes pointing up. Little bit of tilt action going on, but it does rotate all the way around. And then of course they have foot pegs, or foot peg holes on the bottoms of their feet. So there is Rasputin, the figure. Now let's go ahead and take a look at all the accessories he comes with. Once again, he wields a bow and arrow as his weapons. So here is the bow with the string. It's quite tight. It's a brown string and it has cartoon lines going around. And then there is a little, I don't know if you see that. There's a little thing that sticks out. I wonder what that is, but yeah. So along with the bow, he comes with 3 arrows. 3 arrows like this. Red tail, a gray arrowhead, and then he has a bomb arrow. It's funny because it actually has eyes on it. Reminds me of Super Mario. So those are his arrows, and then the shoulder. What do you call this? The shoulder carrier for the arrows. Right here, looks like it's supposed to be like a bamboo kind of a holster for the arrows. Then you'd put that around him. And then he comes with a turtle communicator, which is nicely sculpted and nicely painted. That's pretty cool. Here's the back side. Pretty intricately detailed, I must say. So they both frogs come with one of those. And then here is Rasputin when he's still just a regular frog before he becomes a mutated frog. And then we have his alternate head. So here's the alternate head, some teeth showing, and then the regular head, just a grin on his face, and a little bit of bigger, wider eyes. And then he comes. So the hands that are on Rasputin, they are holding hand grips, but he does come with 2 other sets. A total of 6 hands for Rasputin. You have like a semi-grasp, if you will, semi-loose grasp, if you will. And then he has peace. He's got 2 peace hands, right and left. So that's everything as Rasputin. Now let's take a look at Genghis. So between the two, Rasputin is the darker green, and then Genghis is the lighter green. And then also, they have alternating shirts basically between the two. Rasputin is wearing the yellow shirt with the purple polka dots, and Genghis is wearing the purple shirt with the yellow polka dots and then blue shorts. So all the articulation is of the same, and the bracelet color on the right hand is like a light gray rather than a blue. And then he is also wearing a necklace as well, but the lanyard is like a dark, maybe black, maybe dark brown. Kind of looks black. But yeah, same figure, same sculpt, just a lighter shade of green, and then the different colored shirt and shorts, obviously. Articulation is all the same. Let's go ahead and take a look at everything that Genghis has for weapons and accessories. So the weapon for Genghis is a battle axe. It's a double-edged battle axe. You have a brown handle, and then a medium gray for this part, and then a light gray. Oh, I got some paint chipping cracking right there. Oh, there goes that one corner. Oh, that's too bad. That corner was a little too sharp. Actually, you know what? This is a little too... I mean, these figures aren't intended for little kids really, but these are sharper than normal, these corners. Maybe, and that's probably why that corner of the blade chipped off, because it is a little too sharp. But yeah, these aren't intended for little kids really. These are intended for middle teens to adult collectors. But yeah, that's unfortunate. There's the same turtle communicator, and then his real frog version, just like Rasputin's. Let's do a little comparison between the two, because the colors should also match between the two and differ. Alright, and then here is his alternate head. And then the hands for Genghis are actually different than the ones that came with Rasputin. You have 2 fists, and then 2 pointing fingers. So you can't really alternate because of their skin tone. It won't really work. I mean, if you wanted to, you could, but aesthetically, it won't really work. But yeah, so all together, 6 hands for him, and then 6 hands for Rasputin. The last 2 accessories that comes in the set is a Mutant Trap. This is to be like used with the feet. Now this actually doesn't belong to the frogs. This is actually, it belongs to
Dirk Savage, a professional mutant hunter. You mutants can't hide from me. I'm gonna get every last one of you freaks.
I seem to have gotten myself a little bit stuck here.
All right, you mutant scum, you're mine.
Could that be a hint as to NECA making a Dirk Savage? Also, the last accessory that comes in the set is a disguise, like mask. Not a mask, but the disguise glasses, nose, mustache, hat set. So let's check it out. Let's go ahead and put it on Genghis here. Oh, fits perfectly right over them. This would actually go good with, if you have the Turtles in Disguise set, this would actually go good having either frog posing with your Turtles in Disguise. We're going to break those guys out here in a little bit for scale comparison. Alright, so here we have the frogs with Leonardo. And then here we have Raphael in his Turtles in Disguise set with the hat and the alternate mask head. Let's go ahead and take these off real quick. And then here comes Shredder, the guy who is responsible for creating the frogs. Let's go ahead and move the turtles out of the way. And then let's stand him up beside. Let's go ahead and move these guys down. Actually, let's put Shredder in the middle. So that's how they scale against Shredder. Now this Shredder, this is Stern Pinball Shredder. He's the same exact Shredder from the Leonardo, the 2-pack Leonardo Shredder set for the NECA cartoon line. It's just a different paint job. Same exact Shredder, just not the cartoon look, where it's he's wearing a gray shirt and no cartoon lines like the regular NECA cartoon Shredder is. But yeah, this is Shredder standing with the 2 frogs that he has created by accident, really. Alright, so here we have the 2 frogs all armored up, or all equipped up, really. Not armored up, they don't have armor. We have Genghis holding his axe and a turtle communicator, and then we have Rasputin with his bow and his arrows. Alright, let's go ahead and get these guys in some action shots, shall we? And that pretty much wraps up this review on the first 2 frogs made by NECA. I really like them. They really have good posability. I like the simple details amongst each other, and their weapons look great. All the accessories that come with it are great. Can definitely be used in lots of situations. These guys just look good and feel good. And I mean, besides, the only thing, like I said, was the elbow paint chipping after trying to get him to flex a little bit better. But that's just an elbow joint. It's not like a crucial part of his aesthetic. And I'm looking forward to getting the other 2 frogs. So that's going to wrap up this video. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button. Leave your comments down below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to see more future content like this. I'll see you guys next time.